accomplishments have been borderline astounding. When you look back at what people thought about him coming out of college, so-called height issue, you name it, he can do it. And boy, does he prepare well for each and every game.
Ready? You ready?
Here's a carry for Saquon Barkley and the Giants. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. On second down, here's Barkley. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long. So certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. Now Breeze. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They established the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident. And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
This is taken at the 15. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the AFC will take over 1st and 10. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. Here's a carry for James Conner of the Steelers. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. On 1st down, Mahomes almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down. Time for a check of the starting offensive unit here for the AFC.
DeAndre Hopkins was named All-Pro for the first time in 2017 and really don't have to do much but look at the statistics to know why. 4 touchdown grabs in 2006.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown! Jared Cook. 67 yards. And the AFC has taken the early lead. So the AFC, remember, of course, they won the last couple years here in Orlando and off to a good start in this one.
Yeah, how about that? The first touchdown of this game, how many more do we expect to see?
Hopefully a lot. I want offense in this ball game.
I don't think there's any question about it. Rarely do you get defensive struggles in the Pro Bowl.
Extra point up and through by Myers. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it ends with an AFC touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
Ready? 95-56.
They'll run with the Rams' Todd Gurley. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. On 2nd down, here's Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Breeze to his Saints teammate Thomas for the NFC first. Now a play fake. Breeze. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've hit the end of quarter one. It's a close game here early on. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Breeze to throw on 3rd and 1. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Breeze now on 1st down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Breeze. He gets it to Thomas. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. It's Barkley on the counter, and the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play, and that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back here right after this. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Shotgun now for Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Those really long field goals, when they are made, they are things of beauty, but there is a danger to getting them started, isn't there?
Yeah, with that low drive, you've got to really keep it low to the ground, don't you, to get that distance.
Yeah, hard to just pop it up in the air because otherwise it's not going to get there. So he's got to drive it low in order to have the distance, and that usually puts it in jeopardy, gives him a chance to block it, and everyone knows it on the other side. That's when you get your best jumpers on the other side of the field and try and get up and get it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Mahomes now on 1st down. Well, the NFC pressure a little too much as they get home for the sack. Aaron Donald with a sack. Now here's Mahomes. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. Shrugs off another. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Letting one go deep for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we reach halftime of the 2020 Pro Bowl with the AFC on top.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one's been a hard-fought battle to this point. 7-0 is the score, with neither offense really able to get on track. But let's not waste any time. We'll get you right back out to Brandon and Charles for the second half.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one taken from the 7. And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 and make it the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. They go play fake. Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. Still on his feet. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Still going. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off. Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he will score. Touchdown AFC. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, being on the second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Myers connects on the PAT. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it ends with an AFC touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Breeze and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Play action. Breeze. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Breeze. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And that is incomplete. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Mahomes now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Still churning, taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown! James Conner, 43 yards. And the AFC adds on to their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Extra point up and through by Myers. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was a touchdown run by James Conner that was the exclamation mark. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Breeze and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Here's Breeze. Open here, Adam Thielen. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. To throw is Breeze. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, and it's 3rd down. The numbers for the NFC on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. Breeze now to throw. He completes it to Jones. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. Give him 6 on the play, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Breeze now gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And that'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Breeze. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Breeze going to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The NFC's decision to go for it does not pan out. And the AFC is going to get the football back in great field position. They'll run on 1st down. It's Conner. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Eric Ebron, 30 yards. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage. Great play, but admittedly, the tackling in the Pro Bowl, Charles, not always the best.
I would say that they're not quite...
this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. Breeze and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. To throw, it's Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the gun, it's Breeze. Caught by the tight end, Ertz. Now the NFC going to take a timeout, their 2nd, as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for the NFC. Was hoping to make a play there on the return with his speed. Instead, he makes a play for the other side.
Yeah, and how many times have we heard coaches say, you know, sometimes it's not really about those X's and O's we draw up. It's about those Jimmies and Joes. And when you have a punt returner, he's one of those Jimmies and Joes, one of the best athletes. He's unable to make the play that they were seeking them.
And there to make the tackle, Khalil Mack. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. And this is Cook with the grab. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Connor. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. So, Charles, final thoughts on this AFC victory?
Bottom line, nobody appeared to be seriously hurt. That's the first thing we look for in this game. Well played, a lot of fun, a lot of excitement. I think that everyone's going to go home pretty happy, especially the AFC since they won the game.